What up, YouTube? You can't stop trading and investing with your boy James E. Today we're gonna talk about TSMP. A massive dip this morning, a beautiful opportunity to buy. I want to get into what happened. But before I do that, man, please click that like button. Please subscribe. It is very much appreciated. I am not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy that likes to research and analyze anything that I find interesting in the stock market. And I like to share that with anybody willing to listen. So that being said, man, let's just get right into it. Where we at? TSMP, what a beautiful dip buy opportunity this morning. I did wind up purchasing 8,000 more shares, but I exited that position for basically a break even. I made a video about it already on OZSC and AITX. I was completely mentally fucked this morning because my orders weren't being executed. I tried to get out of an order on AITX and try to get out of another order in another account. Neither one of my orders were being executed. And then for some reason, when I tried to cancel to switch from a sell the bid to a sell the market, dude, something happened because I tried to cancel to switch, and then TD Ameritrade's telling me I can't cancel it. And it was saying because my orders were executed already. But it wasn't showing me on my brokerage account that my orders were executed. It was still showing that I had the position. So, man, I was just completely mentally mind fucked by that. That had my day started. I came into the day clear-headed, and then when that happened, I'm watching AITX, OZSC, and TSMP all dipping, and I was prepared to buy the dip on all three of them. But when my orders weren't being executed to clear up capital and for me to have day trades because I was trying to execute them in an account that I had 3 day trades available, my emotions got extremely heightened and went through the roof. And when I'm at that stage and I'm no longer clear-minded, I don't like to be in the market anymore because potential disaster happens when I'm in that mind state. And I recognize it about myself when I'm trading. So the best thing for me to do is just take a step back and let the day play out and just live to fight another day. TSMP is definitely still a possibility for me. But again, like I said, I have these rules that, when I do feel that way mentally, I just need to take a step back. So I told myself I'm not going to be purchasing anything anymore today because of the fact that, I dealt with this mental disaster from TD Ameritrade causing me these problems this morning. And it just completely fucked up my whole entire mindset. So it's best for me just to take a step back and just watch the market. TSMP is still possibly a buy for me today if it maintains over these 30s. Just to buy a quick for a gap up trade. But realistically, at this point now, I either want to see a clean reversal or I want to see the break of this 49.5. Preferably a clean reversal so I could capitalize on this. Maybe a break over the 40, back into the 40s and ride that to the 50s. But like I said, man, I did purchase it in this area, in the dip, but I was so mentally mind-fucked by it. And I talk about it in the other video, so you guys please go watch that. I get into, trading psychology and emotional intelligence and understanding that about yourself when you're in the markets and realize when you're in a mindset like that, that it's not good to trade. So I just wound up exiting all my positions because of the fact that OZSC, I got a fear of missing all 3. And once my orders actually did execute, I just jumped in way too early without even thinking and winded up taking a loss that it wasn't too bad, but it's just that loss messed up my entire mindset, and it had me now second guessing my TSMP dip, and it had me second guessing my AITX dip, which I would have been just fine and actually made money on all 3 of them. But my mindset was already so fucked by the entire process of not being executed and TD Ameritrade telling me they're executed, but it's not showing they're executed, and then finally they go through and they're executed, and then now I'm buying out of fear of missing out. So just that whole mental battle and that whole mental struggle I was dealing with this morning. I just no longer felt comfortable having my money in the markets until I got clear-headed. So, TSMP, a great dip buy opportunity when it dipped right here in the 30s. As you can see, it's up in the 37s right now. So that would have been a beautiful profit if I would have held my shares. But again, mentally, I just wasn't in the state to hold no longer, because I just wasn't thinking clearly at that point. So I just decided to exit. Basically a break-even trade, just because I no longer mentally felt comfortable, emotionally felt comfortable. So I just had to. I had to get out for my own comfort level, because you don't want to be trading if you're feeling emotionally tied in a negative way. So I just made sure I was no longer trading for the day, and I'm perfectly okay with that. I'm extremely happy with my decision not to trade. Obviously, yes, I was correct about all three of my theses, and I would have made a lot of money today on all three of them, including TSMP. But again, man, when your mind's not there, it's always best just to walk away. So I'm very happy with that decision. And I live to fight another day, and there's always going to be more opportunity on TSMP and more opportunity in the other stocks that I traded today. So I'm very happy with walking away today. And I just wanted to share with you guys that you guys have the amazing opportunity to dip by. And shout out to those guys who probably did dip by, man. Shout out to my TSM people stocking up, and shout out to those who were seeing the opportunity and capitalized on it. Me personally, again, man, I was just too mentally distraught, so I just exited, man. But a beautiful opportunity here. If it bases, I'm definitely gonna buy it at the end of day, in preparation of a potential gap up, because this stock has nothing but history of gapping up. This is the first time we actually had a gap down. If you actually look at the entire history, there's no real gap downs, except for right here, one, and yeah, and two, maybe two, yeah, two, and most of them are gap ups. So, and this one's actually already dropped completely and now closing back up near the open. I'm sorry, not closing, because it's still very early. But it's reaching back up. So just depending on what I see in the rest of the day is going to determine whether or not I buy TSMP at the end of the day. But still a beautiful opportunity. And if it does continue to move up, like I said, I'm a buyer at the breakout. And if it does wind up panicking again, I'm going to be sure I'm clear-headed when I'm ready to repurchase this thing. So TSMP, a beautiful dip by opportunity. Everything was dropping and panicking this morning. Discount day for sure. But I just missed out on my opportunity due to mental fuckery. You know what I mean? So leave a comment, man. Let me know what you guys think of my analysis. Let me know if you guys ever gone through these mental battles in the market and how you handled them. I think I handled it perfectly well by just exiting and realizing that about myself and understanding I am no longer mentally fit to trade for the rest of today. So it's best that I just walk away before I lose some money. So that's going to be it for today, guys, man. If you made it this far, please click that like button. Please subscribe. You can't stop Mafia is a mindset movement, meaning never stop yourself, never stop your progress, never stop your education, especially in finance. Having multiple streams of income is an amazing thing, and the stock market is a place where you can do that. TSMP, a beautiful dip by opportunity, but if you're not in the right state of mind, recognize that about yourself and learn those lessons, all right? I'll be sure to keep you updated as much as possible. Till next time, I'm out. Peace.